Hello everyone, this is Professor Hitesh Mhatre, HOD, Computer Engineering Department of Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to learn about unit number 2 and the topic is typecasting, input and output and the comments. Data type conversion or typecasting. A typecast is basically a conversion from one type to another. There are two types of typecasting. You can say type conversion, that is implicit or explicit. First, implicit type conversion. It is also known as automatic type conversion. It is done by a compiler on its own without any external trigger from the user. Generally takes place when in an expression more than one data type is present. In such condition, type conversion or type promotion takes place to avoid the loss of data. All the data types of a variables are upgraded to the data type of a variable with the largest data type. It is possible for implicit conversions to lose information. Signs can be lost when a sign is implicitly converted to unsigned, and overflow can occur when a long is implicitly converted to a float. So we can see the hierarchy. So the least size, or we can say that is of a bool variable, that is a boolean, then it can indirectly convert or implicitly convert to character without losing much information. Character to shortened, shortened to end, end to unsigned, unsigned to then end, unsigned long, float, double and long double. So this is the hierarchy of the type conversion. Now examples of implicit type conversion. So this is a simple program where we have integer x equal to 10, then character y that is equal to a. Now we see here x is equal to x plus y. So which is nothing but what we are doing is adding integer and character. Now y is implicitly, that is indirectly converted into integer variable, and the ASCII value of this is a is 97. So it will do as 97 plus 10, then float x plus 1.0. Now what here is x is implicitly converted to float because float is of higher precedence. So when displaying, we can see x is equal to first 107 because 97, that was SI value of y, and then addition of 10, so it becomes 107, and then 107 was the value here plus 1.0, that becomes 108. Now since it is float, so 108.0000, so it is converted into float. So you can see here your character converted to your integer and your integer converted to the float. Next is explicit type conversion. Now this process is also called as a typecasting and it is user defined. So here user have to specify the conversion. In the previous one it automatically converts to the higher type. Here the user can type the cast the result to make it of a particular data type. So the syntax is specify your type and then the expression, and you have to specify the type into the parenthesis. The type indicates the data type to which the final result is converted. Now example, we can see here double x is equal to 1.2. So value of x is in decimal point, that is 1.2. Now integer sum is x plus 1. So the value that I am storing in the sum should be of type integer. But what I am doing here is x plus 1. 1 is integer but x was my double. So I want to convert this double into integer. So what I am specifying here, my type as 1 integer, so it becomes 1.2 becomes 1, so 1 plus 1 will give me the 2. So this is how the output, the sum is 2. Then the advantage of type conversion. Now it is done to take the advantage of certain features of type hierarchy or type representation. It helps us to compute the expression containing the variables of different data types. Now next is the basic input and output. Now C language has a standard libraries that allows input and output in a program. The stdio.h or the standard input output library in C that has a method for input and output, in which first is the scanf. The scanf method is C is used to read the value from a console as per the type specified. So the syntax is like scanf, here modulus or percentage x, so that is nothing but a type, and then ampersand the variable of x type. Then we have printf. Printf method in C, it prints the value passed by the parameter on the console screen. So again here %x, that is the type and the variable name. So this is how we write for integer as %d. For float we use %f, and for character we use %c. Then the use of comments. A well-documented program is a good practice as a programmer. It makes the program more readable and error finding becomes easier. One important part of good documentation is the comment. In a computer programming, a comment is a programmable, readable explanation or an annotation in a source code of a computer program. Comments are statements that are not executed by the compiler and the interpreter. In C++, there are two types of comments, single line comments and multi-line comments. Single line comments. It is denoted by a single line comment. It applies comment to a single line only. It is referred to as a C++ style comments as it is originally a part of C++ programming. The example is like double slash. So whatever you want to specify in a single line comment is preceded by the double slash. Then is a multi-line comment. It is represented as slash star, then the text, and again end with a star and slash. It is used to denote multi-line comment. It can apply comment to more than single line. This is the example. Here it says the starting with slash and star, then your comment starts. Then you can have multiple lines, then it ends with star and slash. Now when and why to use the comments. A person reading a large code will be confused if the comments are not provided about the details of a program. Comments are a way to make a code more readable by providing more description. Comments can include a description of an algorithm to make a code understandable. Comments can be helpful for one's own self too if the code can be reused after a long gap. These are the references. Thank you.